Got that sauce and that drip. 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 Got that sauce and that drip.
It's St. Louis
nights.
Bruh, I'm telling you, man, some of the best. Dion Cole. And you know Dion Cole in the motherfucker. Bro. Cause you only as good as your last joke. You know what I'm saying? Your last joke is your motherfucking bang. That's your hit. That's your
So how you work out your jokes? What you do? You go to a lot of open mics during the week, or how do you test your jokes?
Of course, I was telling Lil Earl just the other night. I was like, look, man, this shit just like basketball. If a nigga is practicing 66 times a week doing comedy and you getting down 3 times a week, do you think you're gonna ever be able to fuck with that man? You can't. Because this nigga get down on stage more than you. His experience is harder than yours. And that's what people got to see at the pageant was my experiences in that situation. I'm in that situation 5 times out of the week. You know what I'm saying? Crowds of that magnitude. Because in Chicago, it's just a big city. So even our regular shows might have 650 people in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So those type of magnitudes, I'm used to that on a consistent basis. So if you live in St. Louis and that's how we had those shows like once every 2-3 months. As a comic, you only getting down once or 2-3 months in those type of avenues. Then man, you are learning and you are getting better, but you're learning at a slower pace than a nigga that's getting down all the time. And that's.
Do you think that the reaction from the show you did was it last night?
Yeah.
The show you did last night is because she's still new, she's still working out, trying to get her stage presence, because she's like that new age comic, right?
Oh, you talking about yeah. You know, you never know what a person in that predicament is, because I don't think she came in the game just stand up. I think she came in the game internet and to make money with her internet shit by jumping into stand up. So she learning stand up as she goes. So she's actually blessed to learn stand up at a very high platform. So where she has to be the headliner. So she's going up after monsters and have to be funny. That's what makes, her job so difficult. I would say, because if you ain't been in that situation 50 million times throughout your life and you're headlining city after city after city with guys that that's all they do, this they bread, they butter. They ain't never did no internet shit. They die horse, stay on stage, live stage, this what they do. It's gonna be hard to go up after them boys on a consistent basis. You're gonna end up getting walkouts, you're gonna get a lot of stuff because the people are gonna look at how the show digressed instead of how it went up. It's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And by you being the headliner, if it go down, they gonna feel like, that we paid money to see what? The openers was colder than her, but they don't understand. They didn't have regular openers either, though. You know what I'm saying? They had a 17-year vet go up first in that show. So that was where they was blessed at, but also the money person got to be able to do that. So with the biggest thing I would say with her company is to find out who on the show, who they letting guest spot, cause you that's like me finna headline in Wyoming and they ain't tell me Chris Rock finna guest spot.
Right.
Chris Rock finna guest spot? I don't know that Chris Rock finna guest spot. They came in like I'm Hollywood. They done had Chris Rock already. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? They done already had Chris Rock. So what the fuck I'm gonna do if they done already had Chris Rock?
Right.
So the bar set all the way up here from soon as you come out. You got 2 seconds to prove that your boys can go all the way up there. If you can't tell them motherfuckers about 2 minutes, but your boy up there. Cause we gonna give you a minute. Oh, you trying to get your shit together? Okay. She probably finna work on it. Okay. you got 1 more minute to bullshit. Because we did already seen Chris Rock.
Right.
And see, that's the thing what she went through. She went through, damn, we came out, ooh, where these bitches at? Where these bitches at? Yeah, I'm coming out where the bitches at, then you know what it is. I mean, that's how real it is.
Did the thought cross your mind to dumb your comedy down so she can shine more? Did you think about that?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times, which is a comedy rule, dog, is, I mean, even some of the big dogs will tell you, man, it's guys that got guidelines out here. If you open up for them, don't say this, don't say that, don't talk about this, don't do that. And that's because they're getting ready to headline and do all of that. So, of course, if I was, like, put it like this, if I was on the road with her and I was part of her team and I was helping her write and I was doing things like that, I instead of dumb my comedy down, I wouldn't feature for her. I would host the comedy show. I'd rather host it. That way, you know, I keep the energy going on no matter who was on stage, and they're just gonna look at me as a host instead of me being the guy that was funnier than the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no way to really dumb yourself down. I think the most thing is to not do certain jokes that you know is gonna kill as hard as your other ones. I think that's probably the best thing you can do. But I'm still gonna say it in a hot sauce way to where it still could, I mean, my dumb down could still be worse for her. You know what I mean? It could be like, damn, this nigga dumb down and he still killed something. You know what I'm saying? It could be worse. So, I'm dropping real dreams because I'm telling the truth. This is the game that I've been in, like I said, 17 years. So when you been in something 17 years, I think I trust the nigga who been in there. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't, that's like the nigga that come to fix on your car. This nigga said, man, I've been fixing on a car 17 years. And the nigga that said he just went and Googled some shit on YouTube. I'ma trust the nigga that's been in this motherfucker 17 years and said, man, as soon as you start that motherfucking car, I can tell you that motherfucker alternator. Cause that's what the alternator make a sound of. I can pick 57 alternators on my whole motherfucker life. And I'm finna go off him. I'm finna go off that nigga. And I think that's the same thing, you know. But I didn't get to talk to the promoters or nothing like that. I was just in town. This was some bang, bang, extra type of situation. And Jesse, shouts out Jesse Taylor, he just looked out for me and was like, look, man, I want them to see you. I want them to see what's up with you. Because I don't think the promoters know, you know, how to contact you and get what up with you. So that was cool on the lookout side. So, and it was a packed house to showcase my talent. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bread out the deal too, so it was cool. My thing is, if I would have talked to him, if I would have said anything, my main thing would have been like, hey man, you know, really, when you put shows together, don't just put shows together and not know who your talent is. Don't be cheap with it. And if you are gonna be cheap with it, at least go YouTube the niggas and see who the fuck you around, because you probably could have picked out and said, hey man, I don't think this dude need to go first. This cat got too much going on and he seems like he got a lot of high energy. So why would we start off with him if he's gonna fuck it up for everybody else? Probably we should host ourselves and make ourselves weigh ourselves out. But also in all, you didn't have to put me right before just either. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying anything was disrespectful, and I just felt like they just didn't know who I was. I ain't never worked with them, they ain't never worked with, you know, just never worked with people. We just never worked. But I think after what I did last night, they probably would reconsider. So you gotta learn. It's all a learning shit, nigga. We in St. Louis, shit, nigga. Everybody in St. Louis don't know this. We don't know this shit, nigga. We learn this shit, nigga. As we go, this nigga ain't even no podcaster. The nigga who doing this podcast. This nigga ain't no podcaster. This is a street nigga with a camera. But he came up with some amazing ideas, and we gotta support his entrepreneur list for spending his little money and buying the lights and shit and buying the shit to make his shit real. You know what I'm saying? This nigga investing in himself. I gotta support any nigga that invest in himself, G. Because that's what I do. I bought a truck for no reason. What? But to invest in myself, bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean? I'm like hauling out here. I'm finna go show these motherfuckers what's happening. I'm trying to get city contracts. I'm trying to get it, man. You know, I'm trying to get it. I don't know if I'm gonna get the city contract with the weed right now, but I'm working in Illinois. It's gonna be legal in 2020. So light it up.
So tell the people, man, about some shit you got coming up, what you got going, where they can find you at. They ain't never heard of you, your content, you know, just.
Oh, okay, well, man, hey, I'm very blessed right now, man. I got a lot of shit going on. I just came back from LA, man, taping a new show on B.E.T. called Black in the Day. I'm working with True TV. You know what True TV? That's my station right there. First of all, shouts out to Hugh, shouts out to Bob Sumner, the whole Laugh Mob clique. True TV, man, Laugh Mob Laugh Tracks. We are taking over comedy right here with this thing, man. We're reenacting jokes, man, from some of the hottest comics in the nation, man. For real, no bull crap, man. And I'm very proud to be a part of this show. My episode comes out around December 17th and 18th. I think one of those. And I'm working on a new show with Regina King and Kid Capri called Next Level Comedy, man. It's coming to HBO. Shouts out to Kid Bob Sumner. So, man, just working. And I'm from St. Louis. The reason I keep saying that I'm from St. Louis because I want you to believe that we can do it. It need to be 1,000 of us out here saying the same shit. I want everybody to be like, and guess what else I got coming out? I got some MTV shit. Then after I do the MTV shit, I got some more shit coming. I won't say you would be like, and then I got some more shit coming. You know how niggas do it? When they got that shit together, yeah, I'm finna go down to Walgreens, get some shit, then I got some more shit I'm finna get. You know how niggas do it? And that's how we finna do it. So, man, this Empowerment St. Louis, man. Shouts out to my guy for doing the podcast. Glad, you know, to fuck with you, man. Come on, B, man. You been doing it, man, for a little minute now.
Yeah, I appreciate the love, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know, I always support.
Yeah.
You know, so we out
Yeah,
here.
we been going back.
Yeah.
Roadies.
Yeah.
We don't need road. ATL to Clarksville, Tennessee. We went down there and kicked it. Yeah, that's where the place where they saw that I had an Illinois ID and said, oh, we don't trust nobody from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did say that. So we were scared in Tennessee too. I just want you to know that. Watch out in Clarks.
Yeah.
But I'll be back in Clarksville, Tennessee in a very short time.
Okay. You got any shows coming up in the Lou?
No. Oh, I gotta say this too. Shouts out to my man Twister. Just started to come on the road with Twister right now, man. We on our way to Omaha, Nebraska, man. November 30th. It's going down, man. We on our way to Nebraska, Minnesota, Indianapolis. We doing a lot, dog. So it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be psycho. Twister, shout out.
Got that sauce and that drip. 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 Got that sauce.